Hola, everybody. Welcome to SocialPDX, our videos that we make when we make them.
Yeah, when we make them.
Video coming up when you see it.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll know it.
You'll know
when
it
you
when you
see
see it.
Well, you're still not drinking anything, man.
No, I'm sitting here and you're drinking coffee and it's really hard on me.
It's hurting your feelings. And he goes over to Coffee Villa where they serve coffee.
I haven't
all
for a
day.
while. My laptop bit the big one.
Oh, it did?
Yep, it just freaking died. I mean, I've had it for like, I don't know, 9 years.
Do you know what's wrong with it?
Huh?
You know what's wrong with it?
Yeah, it's dead.
Well, that narrows it down, doesn't it?
But I'm going to get a Chromebook
Okay.
because that's all I need.
Why are you going to get a Chromebook, Tony?
Because all I need is internet access.
Okay.
Most of my work I do with my websites and social media and everything is all online. There is absolutely no reason for me to have. I mean, it's got a 16 gig solid state drive.
Right.
So it's got enough for.
You're going to get the one
if I need
made
it.
by Asus, right?
Yes.
Not by Acer, right?
Acer.
No.
Why?
Not.
By
Please.
what? Pacer?
Not the one by Acer. You're going to get
Why?
the one by Asus, right?
Why?
Because you want to get something that's going to maybe outlast.
I mean, everybody's raving about it on Amazon. The Acer one, the $100.99.
Yeah.
I wish. The
I wouldn't buy
$199
an Acer if you paid me to.
Really?
You couldn't pay me enough to depend on an Acer computer of any
Well,
kind.
the next one up, I think, is a Samsung at $249.
I'd only buy the Asus.
Huh.
Just saying.
Well, I'll look into it.
Yeah.
I will definitely consider it. The only thing I don't like about it is it doesn't have a CD-ROM drive,
Of course, yeah, but
which is kind of a bummer.
disk media is going out.
Yeah.
So
anyway, it's all I need. So what are we talking about today?
Well, you had something special that you seemed anxious to share. And by the way, in case you don't know who we are, I am Tony Thomas, and
I am Bryce L. Tomlinson.
just switch that. And,
Reverse it.
Yeah. And then you
just
have
like Willy Wonka would say.
you have
Reverse
it. Right.
Yeah. I just watched that movie.
Yeah?
Just this last weekend. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Not Charlie and the Chocolate Factory with lame-o Johnny Depp.
I like that one.
Do you really?
Yeah, yeah.
Mumbler! It was
No one knows
it
what
was
you're
okay.
saying.
It was okay. But I
love
grew up
that.
with Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory watching that.
Gene Wilder. Yeah, it's a
Awesome
classic.
movie.
And he's a guy who's also ironic
Totally
and
out there.
totally
out
Yeah.
there. I loved him in The Producers. I loved him in Young Frankenstein. And
My grandfather's work was doo-doo.
it's such a funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
right.
So anyway, what we're going to do, little preliminary stuff. Wanted to mention that May 3rd, 2014 is the next Free Comic Book Day. If you don't know what that is and you are a comic book aficionado, you love them. Free Comic Book Day is where a lot of comic book shops in your area, you have to go to freecomicbookday.com to find out participating shops. But they offer a number of free comic books. And they're pretty exclusive, too, because they say at the top, Free Comic Book Day. It's not anything you can get off the rack. Last year, I got a issue of The Walking Dead. So you can see Free Comic Book Day up there. And that has the governor on it who just died. Oh, spoiler alert, who just died in this last season. Or this half season.
I'm
Yeah,
imagining
you did the big
that
one.
this Free Comic
Spoiler.
Book Day thing that's written on the top there makes it worth a lot more.
We'll see.
Like
I
when you get
keep
those
it
book
in
club
plastic.
books, like Book of the Month Club, and you try to take it back to a bookstore and sell it. I bet they give you top dollar for it, don't they?
Probably 49 cents and
They don't.
anyway,
They know you got it for free.
we are doing
They're likely to give you the same.
Fine.
Anyway.
We are doing a unboxing video. This is this last month's Loot Crate. I just got around to it. So what I'm going to do, a Loot Crate, and if you hit the link below in the description, we will give you 10% off your Loot Crate subscription. This is for geeks. If you don't know what Loot Crate is, subscription service, they'll send you a Loot Crate every single month, and you never know what's going to be in here, except it's themed every month. So you can kind of guess, but it's always a surprise. So these are always fun. So we are going to open this puppy up.
And if you can't find the link in the description, then you can always go to our Facebook page.
Yeah.
Where you can like us and you will find the link for this Loot Crate there.
Yeah, come over and be our friend.
Yeah, you should like us.
Okay.
Everyone
so
likes
you're going to be
us.
my Vanna, and I'm going to be... Look at that. Ooh, look at that. Okay, we got goodies in here. Okay, so first of all, we've got a theme of console wars. I'll hand that over to you and you can show that off. Console wars, and that basically is a book that tells what's in it, but we're not going to look through it because we want it all to be a surprise.
Is this the spoiler? This is the spoiler book?
This is a spoiler book, yes.
Okay.
Okay, so first of all, what do we got in here? We're going to just take this. We're going to go from smallest to largest. All right. I don't know.
Smallest.
An employee's broken candy cane over Christmas. I think that was for Christmas.
I don't smell anybody spit on it, so...
it was over the holidays, so they gave us a little candy cane, a little extra goodie stuff. Okay, first of all, we've got a magnet for your refrigerator. And I
okay, there we go.
that plate in your head, like on Pete and Pete, the mom on Pete and Pete.
Legends never die.
Pete and Pete was awesome. Yes, Legends never die, and it's got on it. What has it got on it? Consoles.
It has. You know what? I could not identify.
Yeah, I think that's an Xbox controller. That's a Game Boy, definitely. That's an Atari 2600. That I'm not sure.
GameCube, maybe.
I don't know. And what is this?
Looks like an old Atari 2600
I don't know.
console.
Can you identify those?
It's out of focus.
Ooh, out of focus.
Yeah.
Can you identify
have to bring it back here?
Oh, okay. Can you see those? Okay. Identify those and put those in the comments. What are each one of those? I will give you 10 seconds. Okay, time's up. I can't count. Okay. Next, we have, this is a little...
It's a bracelet.
It's a bracelet, but I don't see that it says anything on it.
There's something on the side.
Oh, okay. Gamer. So you can have a gamer bracelet.
Yeah.
Well, I can have a gamer bracelet. You can't get this anymore.
Rubber.
Once they're gone for the month, they're gone, never to be released again. So that's another reason to get Loot Crate down below or on our Facebook page. Our Facebook page is
I'm a bracelet. I would like to be on the hand.
Our Facebook page is SocialPDX, right?
It actually says geek on the other end.
Oh, okay.
It says
Gamer
gamer
geek.
on the other end.
So Gamer Geek. So you can, like, you can wear it in day to day. You
Our
can say
Facebook
I'm a
page.
gamer or I'm a geek, or you can flash it real fast and people will
It'll
think
be like
you're
animated.
mad at them. You're angry.
It'll
See,
be
this
like
is
animated.
angry. Okay.
My our Facebook page, by the way, is facebook.com/SocialPDX, which was formerly squatted upon by a certain individual, but we contacted Facebook and we now have it. So it's facebook.com/SocialPDX.
Okay, so next we have Grip It. I have no idea what this is.
It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. It's you turn Grip It inside out and place directly on top of the analog stick.
Oh,
So it's an analog stick handle.
So yeah, they
cap
have these
thing.
things. See, You have these things.
And then you pop grip it back
Yeah.
over to its original position so it wraps around the analog stick.
Oh, okay.
So it wraps totally around. And then prepare, this is the most important part, prepare to have the best analog control performance for any video game.
Woohoo!
It's amazing.
All right.
And then it has a warning here. For single
Don't eat.
orders or
Do not
distribution
consume.
ordering information. Yeah. Choking hazard. Do not, I know you're gonna, do not stick this in your mouth. This package contains small parts not suitable for children under 8. So Tony, you're gonna have to make sure you give this to your wife.
Okay, I'll play with them
got a
when
little
I
froggy
grow up.
on it.
When I growed up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So what do we have next? Oh my goodness! This is awesome. That, my friends. Cat bug.
Bring it back here.
Cat bug. Cat bug.
There we go. Cat bug.
Cat bug. He's my favorite.
I don't know anything about it.
I will show you Cat bug on YouTube. The Bravest Warriors.
You guys.
The Bravest Warriors. It's a cartoon. It's so funny.
It's
You
your
will
job
love it.
now.
It's
It's
type of
your
humor.
job now to convert me to
Bravest Warriors, a Bravest
Cat
Warriors
bug
fan.
ism.
Yes, that should be easy. I will
It's a
show
clear.
you.
It's
You
a
will
clear
love it.
sticker.
It's so funny.
It's a clear sticker, so it's suitable for your window or whatever. Oh, actually, it's not a clear sticker. It's just it's a white sticker.
White sticker.
It's
so
a white
you can put it
sticker,
on
yeah.
your notebook when you're
It's a
going
white
to
sticker
school.
on like wax paper. So there it is.
Yep.
It is a cool looking sticker.
It is.
Even if I don't know anything about
See,
it.
Catbug looks mad there. Catbug is like, when you hear him, he
Catbug's
sounds like
probably
he's like
Is he always
8
mad?
years old.
Is he
he's-
like a mad 8-year-old?
No, he's actually voiced by a little kid. That's what makes him so
What else you got
fun.
in there?
Okay, what else do we got? We've got...
Let's take the done stuff and put it over here.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Put it in the done pile. Done pile.
That way we don't go back to it.
Oh, you already put the other stuff. Okay,
Oh my
what's that?
goodness. We have
What do we got?
Mint Fusion, 15 calories each,
Is it
B
gum?
vitamins, and caffeine.
Oh, caffeine.
Energems. These are
Caffeine.
gem. These are they look like
Caffeine didn't love
they look kind
favorite.
of like reverse junior mints, sort of. I'm not sure. You guys are probably not going to see that in focus, but it's like reverse junior mints, like the mint like stuff on the outside and the
Energems.
chocolate stuff on the inside.
Ooh, those look good.
And then
We'll do a review video later.
9 of them inside. That's 3 servings. 3 servings.
9?
So
3 each?
they have.
I can do math.
Oh my goodness.
What?
So they say, okay, it has 45 calories and 20 of those are from fat. It's got 2 grams of fat. We are all about sharing vital information here.
Yes, and now that you have put that in the done pile, I'm bored.
But they have these cool, like Twitter and Facebook badges on each side up here above the nutritional facts, and I think they really want you to share this stuff.
Nutritional information. I'm sure they do.
They have niacin.
Oh, now that's something I always look forward to.
Very
In all my
niacin of them.
You're such a
9
silly guy.
milligrams and folate as folic acid, 120 micrograms. Vitamin B12, 2,500% of your recommended daily allowance of vitamin B.
So if you're on a health food kick, get those things.
It
Yeah.
says for recommended use, consume 3 Energems for moderate energy.
Ooh.
Consume all 9 Energems for maximum energy.
For big wired.
Individual results may vary. Do not exceed 2 boxes daily.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Done pile. Okay.
Caution.
Next. So do we have a surgeon, a general surgeon's warning there?
There's a long warning.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, next we have this dude, and that's Iron Man, I guess. To me, this looks like a Transformer because
it's Iron Man.
Okay, but it looks like a Transformer.
No, come on.
His head comes off.
Iron Man.
And he doesn't scream.
Dude that was
Isn't that
on
cool?
Air Force One with the president.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Iron Man, that you had to be with the president. Okay. Iron Man stickers, red and blue.
Stickers.
So
look at that. They're like baby Iron Man.
Baby Iron Man.
Baby Iron Man. Look at the little baby. He's so cute with his little metal arms. And he's got a blue mohawk and a red mohawk. He's so cute. And he says, "Pop." He's like a real Iron Man with missiles, but they go pop.
You're scaring me, dude.
Instead of boom, it goes pop.
We've got Iron Man pencils, Iron Man 3 pencils, and these need sharpened. You can't write with pencils that aren't sharpened. So
I've done it. You have to hold it totally flat. And you can write with an unsharpened pencil.
But why would you?
In a pinch.
If you had the opportunity to sharpen.
Your teacher's pencil sharpener is broken.
If you were the teacher's
you may
pencil.
have to resort to totally... And the cool thing is these are these white erasers on these. These are quality erasers. These are like drafting
Aren't these the
erasers.
kind of things that don't even erase?
Yeah, they erase. They erase, actually.
These are the kind of things
you
that
have to
I
know
ate
how,
when I was a kid.
You have to erase fast with them. Oh. Not like the little soft pink ones that leave debris.
Speaking of erasers, check that out. Red and
my
blue.
Goodness.
Red and blue Iron Man.
Those are so cute.
Aren't they cute?
Oh, look. Oh, no.
Aw, that's sweet.
You're the inappropriate Iron Man. I'm going to go tell my daddy, the big Iron Man. Don't worry, little appropriate Iron Man. I'll protect you. Okay.
Have you had like too many of those gems? Have you been dipping into the gems?
I haven't had any.
Okay. Okay, so you're just naturally scary.
A little.
Okay, the coup de grace.
Coup de grace?
Yeah.
The coup de grace.
Coup de grace.
The coup de grace.
Okay. This is the
coup de
t-shirt
grace
that we got here, and it has Star Wars walkers and vehicles and stuff.
I think it's
and
out of
all
focus.
Consoles.
I think it's out of focus there. You should hold it up closer to you.
Okay, there we go.
But wait,
can you see that?
Can you hold it
Consoles.
higher? Can you hold it a little higher? A little higher? A little higher? Oh,
I can't see you.
We should do the whole show, the rest of the show this way, like that.
No,
back up. Just there.
So.
There we go.
So yeah, see the vehicles and they're all consoles.
They got like a DS over there, I think, and or no, that's a Game Boy Advance, and then this one right here is what is that? That's an Xbox 360, I think. I think this one's a. You guys can correct me because I'm not totally down. This one, I'm trying to figure out if that's a PlayStation thing or if that's a Simon Says game.
I think that looks like a Wii right there. Is that a Wii right here?
No, that's an Xbox. It got the green X thing
on
it.
I'm not sure which Xbox I couldn't see it through the back.
Right.
Anyway, yeah. So that's cool. That is December's Loot Crate. And like I said, if you want to get 10% off your Loot Crate subscription. Yeah.
Then click on the link in the description.
The description for the subscription and get.
If you want to get 10% off your subscription, then make sure you check the links in the description.
Nice. You're the Fresh Prince.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so anyway, yeah, and make sure you use the code in the description.
Because I use MSG
in order to get that.
So I stay fresh.
So go through the link, use the code, and you can get 10% off. Yeah, otherwise my son will be upset.
Yeah, because it's your son's Loot Crate.
I had to use his this month.
We looted his Loot Crate.
Yeah, but January is here. A new Loot Crate is on the horizon. I'm not sure what this month is going to be, but it should be pretty cool.
Is that going to close?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's tall enough.
Yeah. So, just giving myself a free plug. So we'll give you back all your stuff.
A free one?
Yeah, I'm going to give myself a free plug.
Okay.
Here, I think over there. Is it? There it is. Is on the Mind Power 009 channel, which you find located directly on the end of my finger. You can click right there. Right there. And the Mind Power 009 channel, I'm going to unbox this thing, the Chromecast.
Now, I've seen those, but what are they? I don't understand what a Chromecast is.
So, yeah, I was checking out the Chromecast because, of course, we've been getting links on Facebook and links on YouTube and all over the place advertising Chromecast. Sure. And so we've been seeing it everywhere. And I actually got mine on Amazon. You can find your link for it in the description. But the thing that this does, like some of the televisions are not smart TVs, right?
They're dumb TVs?
Yeah.
What's a dumb TV?
Well, and even like TV. Some of the smart TVs, the menu on the smart TV is like really slow. And it's a struggle sometimes to get through, like the apps that you install on your TV.
See, I'm new to this. I haven't had TV in like 5 years, and I haven't missed it.
So, like, you have a Netflix app or a YouTube or a Hulu app, and or on your television, and getting through those menus is sometimes a pain. Well, with the Chromecast, it's initially designed to use your smartphone. And your smartphone will have a cast icon on it. I haven't actually used it, but I've seen it used. It's really cool. So like you'll be on YouTube on your phone and you want to broadcast that show or that video in HD on your HD TV, then you can cast it and it will stream it through your television. So are you saying like
if you wanted to, if you had a laptop and you want to do a Google Hangout on your laptop, you could cast it to your TV? Is that
I don't know about that yet. I'm theorizing that will probably be like a real deal at some point, but at this point, I know.
See, I'm trying to think of applications for this, and it's just like, is it?
Well, like for instance,
now maybe if you wanted to do like a business meeting or something like that, and you wanted to cast it to somebody in another city.
No, this is casting to your television set or other,
right.
HDMI.
Right, but
enabled.
say they had a big screen TV in their conference room or something like that.
But you are not going to cast it to someone outside of the location where you're at. Okay. This is meant for use like in your home or in your office where you would actually cast it to a television or a monitor or something that's in the room with you.
I'm going to wait for your review because HDMI. I don't understand this.
It plugs into HDMI, and I'll be reviewing this on the Bryce Android channel too. So I'll be unboxing it on the Mind Power 009 channel, and then I'll be reviewing it on the Bryce Android channel. So
you'll get like a 15-second video on the first channel going, look at that. Then you have to go over to the second channel.
I want to get a look at what's in there, but you can see already on the icons, you have Chrome, YouTube, and Netflix, and Google Play, I'm guessing. So I'm thinking I haven't plugged it in, so I don't know how it all works. Here's the basic gist of it.
People without maybe a laptop that has an HDMI cable hooked up to the TV.
Maybe.
So this is like taking its place.
So this is going to plug into an HDMI port on your television. Most HD TVs have multiple HDMI inputs now.
My son has.
So this is going to plug into one of those, and then it has a USB power cable. So like if your TV has USB, it can power it, or you can have an AC adapter that I believe comes with it. And then you basically like somehow link your smartphone to it. And then it also has extensions for the regular Chrome browser. So if you're on a computer that has a Chrome browser, you can get the Chromecast app or extension for it that will enable you to theoretically cast a web page. Now, I don't know if that's any web page.
This actually will make your coffee in the morning. Now, I like that.
It doesn't say that.
Oh.
No, it may make Java.
Oh, okay. May make Java.
So, yeah, it says send video or anything on the web to your TV from your smartphone, tablet, or laptop.
Send coffee to your TV.
And imagine if you could actually get it on there. But it works with iOS, OS X, Android, and Windows. And I'm theorizing, and I'll probably test this out, that it might actually even work on Chrome on Ubuntu. So it depends, I guess.
What?
On Ubuntu.
What's that?
Ubuntu is a Linux operating system. And so it's a Linux-based operating system. Like,
Didn't they used to call those things something? I mean, I keep on thinking wrapper, but I mean, when they took modified a Linux operating system. I mean, they had multiple names for these things.
Yeah, it's just another operating system like iOS, OS X, and even Android is a Linux-based operating system.
So is my new Chromebook when I get that? I mean, that's
I don't know. It's
Google
running,
OS. So
right, it's a Google OS, but it doesn't. I don't know. I haven't seen it. I don't know if it's running on a Linux operating system.
So you don't know
I suspect
if it's
it
created
probably
from bottom up. It's actually
it could be. I kind of
Linux.
doubt it. I think it's probably a Linux-based operating system
Hmm.
because Linux is far more secure than trying to remake a Windows operating system. It's part of the reason why. Part of the reason why we don't typically. I don't know. You guys are gonna hate. You're gonna say what you want. I'm the guy that you pay to take viruses off your computer. So typically, I don't really see virus infections that much on Linux-based operating systems, pretty much at all.
Right.
But part of that is
that's because nobody runs it.
yeah. Well, the thing is that people do run it.
Kind of a waste of time to create a virus for something that nobody uses, right?
People do use it. I mean, like for instance, the Google Play Store was invaded with a virus, so they had a rampant something like 100,000 apps that they had to remove.
That's
for infection.
Wow.
But the thing is, if you attack a Linux-based operating system, who are the people that mostly use, for instance, the Mac operating system, OS X? Who are the people that use Macs? Mostly musicians and artists,
designers,
and filmmakers.
Yeah.
And who are the people that use Windows?
Everybody.
Typical
users.
So hospitals, banking organizations, credit card companies, loan sharks,
loan sharks.
So the money and healthcare is running on Windows. So
they gotta keep
if you're gonna make a virus, if you want it to have an impact on the world, then you probably make it for. Anyway, that's the mentality.
Okay.
Anyway, you were telling me about the Amazon publisher. Something or other.
I think it's called Publisher Studio, something like that. It's in beta right now. If you have websites and you are an Amazon affiliate, usually you have to, in order to create links, aside from banners and stuff like that. I mean, contextual links are always better than a banner. But if you're used to creating affiliate links, you usually have to go in and get your Amazon affiliate link inside the affiliate portion, and then manipulate it, cut and paste it onto your site. Well, with Publisher Studio, what this does is it gives you a piece of code. You generate an instance, for instance, I've got two websites. So I got an instance for Romantic Oregon Coast Vacations and another one for Uniquely Portland, Oregon. And what I do is I put the code that's generated that's associated with each site in either the footer or the header. Since I use SBI, it just generates it all over to all my pages, which is nice. And then when you look at your site, what comes up is a little bar, a little ribbon above the site. Nobody else can see it except you. And what you can do is you can turn that on. You log in right there from that ribbon. You turn that on and you can tag photos with merchandise. So they're hot links, or tag words directly live on your site. So you scroll over a single word, and it brings down a long list of merchandise that has to do with, say, the Oregon coast or whatever you're tagging, and you choose that, and it makes it a hot link, and it's
So what does that look like to
nice.
the person that's visiting the site?
All it looks like is a hot link, and what they'll
It's like
do
in the
is
middle of a sentence, a link that is in a word that's in a regular sentence.
well, like say
Right.
like I have one of the pages on my Oregon coast site is about shooting photographs on the Oregon coast. So at one point, I'll say what kind of camera I use to do my own shooting. I go ahead and use Publisher Studio, highlight that, when I mention the camera or mention, whatever, and it'll come down. And once I find that, I can also search for it within that. Once I find that camera, I'll go ahead and hit it. It makes it a hot link, so anybody who clicks on it will go directly over to the Amazon page for it.
Now, I go to a lot of forums and blogs and things, and when I go to someone's site, like especially like a blog site, like sometimes like a whole paragraph, they'll have every other word in every other sentence, or every sentence has at least one word that's tagged.
Right. That just shows amateur stuff.
So like I was at the beach, and then you hover over beach, and it's like a, and there's some kind of a link ad or something.
That's goofy.
And sometimes they're not even like something super relevant.
Right. Whenever I create a site, I look at it from a consumer viewpoint as somebody who's just coming and visiting the site. What would I like to find? Now, if like for example, go back to the camera page. If I find that I love the all the photos that I've taken on my site, and I'm going, man, this whatever he uses takes beautiful photos, I would want to find out what kind of camera that is, especially if it's an inexpensive one or whatever. So I would click the link like that. I don't do overkill stuff. That just shows you're an amateur and you're just trying to make money.
So, but
instead of share information.
So for me, like if I was going to do it, like for instance, if I was making a page like talking about my camera, I might put a contextual ad in one of the occurrences of like camera,
right,
and maybe one occurrence of GH2, for instance, because I shoot on a GH2. So other than that, like I'm gonna say camera a lot in the thing. You shouldn't go through every.
You use common sense,
because otherwise you're just kind of spamming. Aren't you just spamming up your page?
Well, it makes it look trashy to me.
Okay.
So yeah, you just do what you did. One instance on your camera, and that's it. If they're interested in clicking on it, they'll click on it.
And if you refer to another article, then you might put a contextual. But you would put a link just to that other article there. You wouldn't necessarily. God, man, I see these people there, like they link up their whole page to where it's to the point where every other word is like a pair of shoes, a tripod or something.
That's dopey. Keep it within your niche and do it smart. Don't be dumb.
Anywho,
that's
a cool little tip.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. So if you're an Amazon affiliate and you haven't noticed it yet, you should notice that you have that in as an option.
And if you're not an Amazon affiliate,
you should be.
Why aren't you an Amazon affiliate? It just makes sense. It's an easy way. It's an easy way to just encourage people, and you get a commission for whatever it is that they pick up, and it makes it real simple.
And even though their commissions are not the best and their cookie length is not the best, the one cool thing about Amazon is it sells everything.
Yeah.
So I mean, they may click through on my camera link, but they might find a friggin' humidifier or something while they're on the site.
Or some siding or carpeting for the house.
Right. So once they buy that humidifier or siding or carpeting, I get the commission off it still, even though they were clicking through to my camera. So, yeah. I mean, that's the big benefit to having an Amazon affiliate relationship.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You should just add that to your, your AdSense and all your other, you should have multiple streams of income.
Streams of residual income.
Yeah.
Hands off. If you can have hands off, you can have total freedom.
Yeah. So we just, we share this information with you. I've actually, in my business, I've made more money giving people something for free than I've ever made, like just trying to sell things to people.
Yeah, it's called pre-selling. Do it smart.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think this is going a little long.
Oh, yeah, probably.
We're going to have a 30-minute episode, if not longer. Here.
Probably, yeah.
Well, but you find us fascinating, so, I mean, you'd sit here and watch us sleep, wouldn't you?
Right. So,
I mean, I know I would. I'd watch me sleep.
Let's do that.
You're snoring. Shut up.
Oh. He's fuzzy.
Anyway, I'm fuzzy.
Anyway, hey guys, thanks for watching SocialPDX. I'm actually Bryce L. Tomlinson, and he's actually
Tony Thomas.
Tony Thomas.
And you can find us on Facebook at SocialPDX and on Twitter at SocialPDX.
On Twitter as SocialPDX, yes.
So both places.
Twitter.com/SocialPDX, Facebook.com/SocialPDX.
And right here on
YouTube.com.
And like I said, you'll see us when you see us.
That's right. Yeah, we were going to try and figure out a better schedule. It's going
to be scheduled.
But for now,
that's what you do.
When you see it,
you'll see it.
That's when you see it.
That's when you see it.
Thanks for checking in. Make sure you click that subscribe button. I think you can see the previous episode right over here, and the next episode should be right over here. And if you want to watch the unboxing of the Mind Power 009 Google Chromecast thing, Mind Power 009 will be right there.
And cat bug forever.
Yeah, that's right. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon. Bye.
Bye. And then we've got Johnny's seasoning salt. Yes. This is the bomb, and sometimes I'll just drink this.
Not a paid product placement at all.
Absolutely. Well, I wish it was.
So I'm like raising worms over there, and I built a greenhouse in my backyard, and I made these.
He's going to host a live event
anyway,
where
you guys are going to see a lot of that stuff.
Live event where you can actually watch his worm farm. 24/7. Hey, look, I think it moved.